All this week, we're looking back on the classic comedy shows of the 60s and 70s. Today, we focus on the longest-running musical comedy variety show in history, The Carol Burnett Show. Week after week, Carol and her cast of zanies, Harvey Korman, Tim Conway, Vicki Lawrence, and Lyle Wagner, inhabited a seemingly limitless range of characters. They were perhaps best known for their takeoffs of Hollywood movies, including this scene from Jaws.
You better strap me in.
I was at this freak show one time, and I saw these Siamese elephants.
But no one brought the laughter out of Carol Burnett better than Tim Conway.
I kind of felt sorry for them. They couldn't go like the other elephants when they go. All they could do is just lull and go.
I'm going to ask a question that I'm sure you've been asked a million times before, but hey, that won't stop me. Why
yes,
do you think
we did
Yes,
have
we
a
did.
passionate affair.
Yes, we did. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh, yes.
Now, how old is your child now?
You forgot?
How
old was Junior?
Junior would be 70, what?
No,
Let's
no,
see.
no.
That would be the younger boy. No, I would say that we probably had the best time of a lot of people on television. This lady just, not only is she the nicest lady probably you'll ever meet, is so annoying because she never says anything about anybody, and just surrounded herself with those kinds of people, and it was just a place you wanted to be.
Hurry, oxygen. Hurry. Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. It's the only way. Hi. All right, Aunt. Can't just jump into something like that. Don't jump in. I don't really know you. Where are you from?
In fact, you were famous or infamous for cracking up the other cast members,
Oh, yeah.
particularly Harvey, as Carol
Yeah, well,
mentioned.
Harvey is a very poor performer, so it's not that difficult.
Harvey!
Yeah, and incidentally, I got custody of him after the show went off, and he's living in
He was our firstborn.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Novocaine. Here we are, Novocaine. Take a firm hold of the hypodermic needle. Right.
I could always tell when he was going to start laughing because he would always start with a and then it would just go. He would always try to suppress it.
When Conway was on, he was relentless. He would do things that we never expected, and nobody knew what was going to happen. And my God, we had fun.
Carol, do you have a favorite character, one that you really love doing more than any other?
I think it was Eunice.
I mean, why don't you just wise up?
She started out as such a witch. She was just horrible. And then as it developed, you could understand where her rage was coming from. It was this mother and feeling trapped. And her dreams of being a movie star, of course, were ridiculous. But she always wanted to be better than what she was.
You did a great takeoff, which is really pretty well known and well remembered, of Gone with the Wind.
Inspiration for doing this sketch was the fact that it was Gone with the Wind was going to be shown on television, on primetime TV for the first time. It was written when she said,
Sissy, help me take these down.
Well, what's she doing that for?
Never you mind. Now listen, when he gets here, you just keep him busy. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because I've got me a dress to make.
Yes, sir.
it was written that I was to come down the stairs with them just hanging on me. And I went into costumes on Wednesday where we'd have our fitting. And Bob Mackey said, I have an idea. I said, what? And he came out with the curtain rod and the dress on it. And I fell on the floor. I said, this is absolute genius.
What brings you to Tara?
You vixen, you. Starlet, I love you. That gown is gorgeous.
Thank you. I saw it in the window and I just couldn't resist it.
What about Fire at Will? Tell me about that sketch.
I thought that would be amusing that if a gentleman was trying to load a cannon and had the cannonball and it went into his pants rather than into the cannon, and then tried to get the cannonball into the cannon with it still in his pants. It's a physical challenge, what I felt, and it also amused me quite almost as much as the ham.
It also can be found in the adult video stores down here
Yes,
on
yes,
42nd
yeah.
Street. It's an interesting look.
Yeah.
Before we go, one final request.
I know you're going to ask for it.
Do you still have it in you?
Oh, yeah. Is it okay? Is everybody all right with it? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Wow.
You still got it. We'll be back in a moment, but first, this is Today on NBC.